Hello everybody and welcome back. This is my very first ever book review on YouTube. I was really excited to do something like this. I love reading. I am part of a book club, and I just want to, share my thoughts and put my thoughts out there for everybody and just see what you guys think about the books I read and any suggestions you have or any comments. So I don't know, I get really excited with all of this stuff. So let's just go ahead and get started. I recently finished The House in the Cerulean Sea. And let me tell you, I absolutely loved it. If you guys have not read this book, I am going to highly recommend it. I'm just going to say it right now, right here. Read the book. It is a beautiful book. And I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be upfront with you guys. I actually didn't read the book. I actually listened to the audiobook first. I had heard a lot of things about this book, and I was really curious. And it became available on my Libby app, which is the app I use for my local library, and as an audiobook. And I said, you know what, why not? So let me go ahead and try to listen to this. And oh my goodness, I've seen other people on YouTube say that they love the audiobook version, and I have to agree. I'm a huge audiobook lover, and there's just something about the way that the person brings a book to life, a story to life. The person that did this book, the audiobook, the voiceover, killed it. He did a great job incorporating himself into every single character and just bringing that into your life and bringing it, your imagination go wild and everything. I did do the audiobook, and I am in the process of purchasing the actual book. I have this this habit of reading or listening to an audiobook or reading it on my Kindle first, and if I really like it, then I buy it and add it to my bookshelf. That is definitely one I am going to purchase and read. From this point on, if you don't want to get any spoilers about the book, then maybe it's just best you drop out. I don't plan on going into really depth spoilers. I just want to go into what I thought about the book, and I just want to share my feelings. Okay, so just to start off, a little background about the book. There's a world that there are people that have special gifts. They are different creatures or different types of people, and they're all given different types of gifts, and it's just like a magical world. It reminds me very much of like Harry Potter meets X-Men, something like that. It takes place with this social worker. His name is Linus Baker, and he is responsible to go out to different orphanages and make sure that they're meeting standards for these children that have magical powers and are special. Basically, in a nutshell, he's given an assignment to go to a specific orphanage and basically be a spy and a fly on the wall and just see what's going on and report back to his bosses. He shows up. Linus is a very to himself person. He never really explores, never really lived a life. He just lives day by day, repeating the same thing every single day, and there's no excitement to his life. He is basically in a rut. So he goes to this orphanage, and it basically turns his life around. I don't want to go into a lot of depth because I really believe that you guys should read the story and understand why it's such a great story. I do want to go into depth about some of the characters, just a little bit. I don't want to touch too much on it. Just to give you a little vibe of what type of characters we're dealing with here and why they are amazing characters. Talia is a garden gnome. She is all about planting and gardening and being a boss at it. Then we have Theodore. Theodore is a wyvern. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Wyvern? I don't know. He is a little, I don't really know what a wyvern is. I'm not going to lie. But, he's very, very cute, and the stuff he does is adorable. So I'll just leave it at that. Then we have Fee. Fee is a sprite. Sprites are very magical creatures. They're meant to keep the earth and different things alive. So that is a very interesting magical power. We have Cell. Cell is a in a sense, I want to say a shapeshifter. Big teddy bear of a boy. I could just imagine what he looks like, and you just really want to give him a hug and squeeze him and tell him everything's going to be okay. Next we have Chauncey. Chauncey, I don't even have words. I don't have words for Chauncey. I just love the character. The thing is, in the book, nobody knows what he is. Nobody understands what he is. Nobody knows what he is. and you just let your imagination go wild about what you think he is, but he has one specific qualification or one specific goal in life, and it melts your heart when you find out what his purpose is and what he wants to be in life. It just melts your heart because it's just so humble, and that's Chauncey. He's just so humble. And I believe the last one is Lucy. Lucy, I do not want to ruin anything, but Lucy is one of the main characters in this book. He is the reason, one of the reasons that this book is centered around this orphanage. Lucy is, I believe, a 6-year-old boy. Amazing kid. Amazing kid. Okay, when I was reading this book, I definitely felt torn about reading about Lucy. A lot of my personal beliefs and stuff were questioned in a sense. Oh, I just remind myself it's a story. It's a beautiful story, and do I love it or do I not? And I do. So at the end of the day, you'll have to read it to see what I'm talking about. So going back to Linus, Linus is put on this mission to go to this orphanage and find out what's going on with with the children there. The orphanage is run by Arthur Parnassus. He is, somebody that has been taking care of the children, and obviously there's something going on that, extreme upper management, the people in charge of all of the orphanages, of social working and all that, they're, just making sure that things are kept in order. They're concerned about Arthur at the orphanage, so that's why they send Linus there. It's just a beautiful story about a man that is in a rut and goes to this orphanage, meets different children of different cultures, of different magical powers, meets Arthur, which is the head of everybody, and trying to figure out what's wrong with this person. Why am I investigating him? Why am I even in this situation? All in the meantime, growing attached to these people, falling in love with these people. Like I keep saying, I don't want to go into many details because I don't want to ruin it for you. It's just a little bit of everything. It is funny. It is heartwarming. It is sad. It is, there is a love story in there. So it's exciting about romance. It's just very heartfelt. And I think that, the person that wrote this, they have a beautiful imagination. I kept thinking about like Harry Potter and X-Men, and that's what I was combining into my mind. I want to see it on the big screen. I really, really hope that one day they will consider putting this on the big screen. If it's already in the process, please let me know because I have no idea. My goodness, I cannot wait to read the book again. That is something that is hard for me. I love a lot of books, but I don't read them often. Often. It takes a while. This is one that I literally just finished, and I just want to pick it up and read it again. I did consider listening to the audiobook again, but I think I want to read it for sure this time and just, make it part of my bookshelf. And you guys know that when something is part of your bookshelf, it's like so dear to you. That's my review of, The House on the Cerulean Sea, on Goodreads. I did give it 5 stars, and I recommend it highly to anybody that has not read it yet. Yes, everybody that says it's worth it, they're not lying. It is totally worth it. Well, pick up a copy, read it, and let me know what you would think about it down below. Thank you guys very much. Take care of yourselves. Until next time. Bye-bye.